Boom. What's up, y'all? Running late. Shout out to the Henry County school bus system. Appreciate you guys. I think they're lacking drivers. So if anyone wants to drive for Henry County, holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. Woo. So it's Friday. Friday. I think I put what did I label this? This is it's Freestyle Friday, of course. But this one I said, let's be real. We don't care. Yeah, I'm getting in trouble today. What up, Jeff? Good morning. Good morning. Blessings, Lisa. Thank you for being here. Another edition of the Brothers of Legacy. All right, so let's get my brothers like no other in here. Kick this show off. All right. Warning: if you hear growling, it's my stomach. Brother didn't get his snack in before we started. All right, so let's go. Here we go.
You're watching the Brothers of Legacy. We don't stand out. We stand up.
Boom. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning, gentlemen.
All is well.
Good to see you all.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Always. Always.
It's Friday.
Just a quick little footnote there, AD, before you get started, brother. I wanted to give condolences to the two Cobb County police officers that got killed yesterday.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
Just heard about it.
Our hearts go out to the families
Yes.
and their brothers in arms, brothers and sisters in arms.
Yes. Indeed.
That is definitely not what we're looking for.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Not
We may talk about our beef with police sometimes, but that is not what we're looking for.
No.
Michael a little closer. So appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you guys are sharing. Let everybody know that the brothers are on. I'm having one of those mornings.
I thought you was gonna say the whole little old phrase like when you getting off. I thought when you sharing is caring.
Oh, it is. I'm sorry. Sharing is
See this right here?
right. There we go. There we go.
Not this.
These are good. These are good.
These are good. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what impact is.
Yeah.
Brothers following up behind you. Appreciate you guys. Oh man. So listen, appreciate you guys for being here. And all of you guys for hanging all week long. Being a part of all that we do. So I have an possibly insensitive question, small discussion, right?
It's Friday.
It's Friday. Let's go.
Spill it.
So the Queen passed, and of course condolences.
Yes.
And I'm gonna be like Pastor, he always says, well, he has said, when you say but, you kind of throw away all of what you said before you say but.
So what you really said is no condolences for the Queen.
I didn't see. No. You said that. BOL has not said that.
You said Pastor said, but everything.
No. No, I'm just saying.
My bad. It's your fault.
But she was what was she, I think 96, right? 96.
Queen Elizabeth II.
Yeah.
Minus something, yeah. She in the 90s.
Because my daughter correct, I was like 94. She said no, but Dad 96. I was like, wow, you paying attention. So I think it's 96. And so at 96, right? You do have condolences. You do miss somebody. But I told my daughter, right? I was like, when I get to 90, right? At 90, it's like you realize tomorrow I may not be here. Like every day is like a huge blessing. Like I'm at 90 now. Like the average lifespan, what are we up to? Probably like 80, maybe. The average probably like 80. At 90, like, listen, death is like coming. Anybody else around at that age is like, yo, they coming for you every day. Like we talk, like, hey, if I don't see you tomorrow, you know, like, know that I love you. You know, like I'm just saying that's gonna be like that's my thought. Like at 90s, like, yo, I'm here. Like that's not
See,
thought.
that's my thought today.
Yeah. No, I get it. No,
Like you
100%.
just gave, like, what was the comedian's name that passed away? Yesterday
David
or the day
Arnold.
before?
David Arnold.
David Arnold. How old
Yes.
was he?
I think he was
54.
54. Yes.
54. All right.
Yes.
I'm 54.
Right.
No, did you see how he died?
They said I think it's natural causes.
Natural causes.
Right.
All right.
just-
So treat me like I may not be here tomorrow.
Right.
I love that.
100%.
I love you with all of my heart.
Right.
Just in case I haven't said it.
Right.
You know?
Right. But you know, like at 90, other than the Queen, and those that are like in like real known positions or powerful positions,
Yeah.
you know, at 90, your impact is a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like you may not be like traveling or speaking and doing, you know, writing. You know, at 90, you're kind of like, you know, there can still be growth, but it's like, you know, every day I'm at 90 though. You know what I'm saying? Am I making sense, or am I just kind of, you know, I'm trying to get into the space of just, you know, like there's condolences. I'm not saying Kaneem. I'm not saying, you know.
Yeah, but
Kaneem.
I'm waiting for you to hold, bro.
I want to get it all out because I don't want you to be like, you know what I'm saying, be disturbed in your thoughts. So go ahead and finish
If
your
you were
thoughts.
if you were in my seat right now, you'd be doing this. Watch me very closely.
I want you to go ahead and finish your thought, brother. Go ahead, do your thing.
Please.
Wait, hold on. Oh, said Longling.
Well, let's take him
King
back
Charles, okay.
to how we know how to do it, Kaneem. Go ahead. Say what you're trying to say.
Right.
I'm listening.
My brother's always just trying to preach. Go on,
Yeah,
speak.
say what you gotta
Right.
say.
See, Rich said he said, but right. Rich said he going to 119. Now that's see, I'm just saying, Rich, you at 100.
You're
Like-
going to dust. That's what you're doing.
Right? you at 100. Like not 100. You at 100. I'm just saying, like when you go, it's like, oh, okay. Because I've seen some comments that was like, man, I thought she was already gone. Now I knew she was still around. Like I've been kind of loosely following, you know. But somebody was like, oh man, I thought she was already gone. You know.
Well,
and
remember
I don't
Prince Philip just passed, right?
Right. Wasn't he like
Last
90?
year?
Did he make it to the 90s?
I'm sure he did.
You know. So,
Yeah,
He just
I
passed.
think he was older
Older
than
than her, yeah.
I'm about to say he was old because that's how they used to do back, at least back
Yeah.
then. So
Yeah, I
always
think-
getting
yeah,
somebody younger.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning, Lady McCory. I seen you in
Good morning, lovely. Oh, I say good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. So yeah, I don't know. Just a thought. How do you guys feel? Like, you know,
I'm
at
still
90.
waiting on you to finish the thought.
Okay,
You saw
so
he
at
kinda
90,
slid
right?
away from it, right? You
At
see that?
90, no, I'm coming back. At 90, right? Not just the Queen. At 90, like, there's tears, but no one should be throwing themselves on the ground crying, you know, because this is unexpected.
No, not unexpected, but
Not
what I'm
at
saying
90.
is, I think that the value that you have and impact that you have on someone's life.
Right,
If
right.
it's power, if it's strong, if it's deep, if it's profound, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter whether you're 60 or whether you're 100.
Mm.
There's still going to be emotion.
Oh,
You know,
no, there's
remember
going to be
that
emotion.
certain
There's gonna be
people,
emotion,
like, the longer you live, I think about someone who's lived a long life and they've always spoken wisdom in your
yeah.
life.
Right,
Their words are fewer, but they're more impactful.
right,
It doesn't take them long to say what they have to say,
right,
but you cling to every word. The older they get, the more you cling to the words.
Right.
And so to lose something like that, you know, everybody's talking about she's what kept everyone together.
right.
She was
Okay.
such a unique leader.
Right. Now that
you know,
matters too. Like
Yeah,
like
and
Big
so
Mama.
yeah.
Like a Big Mama, you know, like
Yeah.
that's what hurts more because when anything happened, we know she would quell the fire. That's
Right.
And
And
I'm
it wouldn't
crying,
take much.
right. And I might be crying not only just because she's gone, but now what we're gonna do when we get in trouble, kind of thing. Now that
Right. And that's the thing. Like everybody's talking about, when you lose someone, everyone was looking to the queen.
right.
And now that you've lost the queen,
Right.
who do they look to?
What it look to, right?
And you gotta remember, she was a very active senior. You know what I'm saying? Like she was still walking and
Still
moving
doing her thing.
in her 90s.
Active, yeah.
You know what I'm
100%.
saying? Like it ain't like she was in a wheelchair, had a
Right.
walker.
Right.
She was, she was healthy until she was gone. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
I agree.
it'd be different if you had
Right.
that one senior who everybody had to go check on, or it was in
Right.
senior care, or
Right.
you know what I'm saying. But she was been in the public eye until she wasn't.
You're right. She was still
She was just in the
She was-
public eye maybe
right.
2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago,
Right.
something like that.
Making a statement or something
Yeah.
of that nature.
Listen,
I hear
the
you on that.
doctors
I hear you on that.
gave my son 16 years,
Right.
right? They said 16 years is when you need to start trying to prepare.
Right.
And then he turned 17.
Right.
Then he turned 18.
Right.
And he turned 19. And then we start testifying how God has kept him and all of
Right.
that.
Right.
10 years passed what the doctor said. And then one day he was gone.
Right. Right.
And I was shocked.
Right. 100%.
Right.
Right.
And,
I got
and it's
you.
like, you can't, like, the reality is, I know you're going to go, but
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was today.
Right. Now that's big. You're right.
Yeah.
That's big. That's
Yeah.
big.
You can never be prepared unless you're, even lying in your bed of affliction,
Right.
if the bed takes you and people know you're going,
Right.
that last breath still
Still
is
hard.
unexpected.
100%.
You keep thinking there's another breath coming,
Right.
and it's just human nature,
Yeah.
so especially when someone has meant so much to
Yeah.
people. So
Right. Right. Richard keeps saying it's due to heartbreak when I guess Philip died. It shouldn't be. I mean, that's kind of what I'm saying. Kind of what I'm saying. That's probably the best way to sum it up.
but you can't say that. That's not fair.
I don't
That's
think
kinda-
That's
I
not
don't think-
fair.
That's kinda,
But
I know.
I
It's
think
not. Probably not.
But one thing about it is that you got to remember the status that this lady had.
100%.
Only reason we're talking about it is because her status, and it was
Right.
worldwide. I mean,
Right.
she was like a monarch when there are no more monarchs. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like even though she was a figure,
No, I get it.
you know what I'm saying? Like, but
I get it.
Just-
I mean,
just-
I'm not, and like I started off saying, because of her status and
Yeah.
her activity, like her, at even, if you have a powerful position, doesn't matter how old you are, your one little word can change a nation. Then you're still you're valid. Like you're relevant, you're valid. People still come to you for advice. Like, hey, then that matters. I'm. Maybe like in a way, like I think about that, kind of like the average Joe in a sense,
like,
whatever.
that's like Jimmy Carter.
You said what?
Jimmy Carter is, I mean, even he
right.
was one-term president.
People love to see him show up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
like, Jimmy Carter, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the peanut farmer. Yeah.
Listen, I did not vote for George Bush,
Okay.
right? But to see him there when they had the unveiling of former President Barack and Michelle Obama's portraits in the White House,
Yeah.
to see George Bush there, it touched me, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because it brings a sense of calm and peace and solidarity.
Yeah. I mean, that's generally like.
When the stuff was going crazy, as abnormal as things were,
Yeah.
when you think about it, when Donald Trump on January 6th,
Right.
what did people say? They said, Donald Trump, please say something,
Right.
right?
Right.
They needed him to become, at least at some point, a voice of reason,
Right. Right.
right? And he wouldn't do it. But the thing is, it would have meant so much if he had done it at the right time, and in the right moment, in the right spirit.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you having good or bad, you're going to have an impact.
And just to piggyback off what you said, that January 6th was a milestone in American history that'll never be forgotten, right?
Right.
When the towers got hit,
Mm.
September 11th, and George W.
Yeah.
got up there with the
Yeah.
megaphone.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That cemented him in history
Right.
as one of the greatest presidents.
Right.
And he could barely talk,
Right.
but that speech
Yeah.
put him as one of the greatest presidents
Right.
of all time.
Which
Just
is
that
why
one
even now
speech.
today, I love to see him show up. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right, Kaneem.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Yeah. You can, because they like. I think it's sometimes I feel like it's that positional thing. You know, like, man, they have no idea what it's like to be president. You know, like they have no idea what
and
it
that's
is to
what
be in this club. Like, you know.
and Trump could have went.
Yeah, he didn't want
It
it
could
like
have went a
from
whole
day
different
one.
way.
Day
You know what I'm saying? Even though he fumbled the ball for 4 years,
Yeah.
that one day
He could
could've
have
kinda
fixed it
like-
all, right? He could have fixed it
it
all,
could have,
right?
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But I don't
Yeah,
think he won.
that's a however moment, not a but
Right.
moment.
However,
He was a
Not even
horrible
but.
president.
However.
However,
Yeah,
January 6th.
yeah,
right.
yeah,
He came through. He came through.
yeah.
But I
He-
think
he missed the moment though. He missed the moment.
but if you look at him from day one, he never wanted in the club. Like he never wanted. Like he didn't care. I don't think he talked to anybody. Like most presidents, no matter what they go, you know, they call Bush. They would have called Bush, you know, senior. They would have called Clinton. You know, like, hey, I'm going through some stuff right now. I need some help. Like, you know, there have been pictures with them together talking like, man, this is heavier than I thought. Like, I need some advice. You know, like I need to know what to do. You know, but I don't think he wanted any of it. I think he was trying to do it all on his own, and with the people around him who knew hardly anything about politics just wanted to do what they wanted to do. I've always felt like he just wanted to do his thing. Like he didn't want to be connected with anybody of any political stature. You know, like he just kind of cut himself, unless they were agreeing with him. Like when you're on the side, yo, that's my man. You know, but as soon as you know what? They're trash. They're all of them trash. You know, like so. Yeah, he just
He don't mind.
folks to
He
agree.
don't mind throwing you up under the bus.
Right,
now.
quickly.
Yeah.
Quickly.
If you ain't on his side and you
Right.
ain't agreeing with his thoughts,
Right.
he don't mind putting you up under the bus. But his friends is like he'll throw him up on like Rudy Giuliani. He threw him up under the bus and then brought him back. I
Right.
said, how you throw him up under the bus
Bring it back.
and then bring him back into the fold? You know what I'm saying? But for Giuliani, he came back in willingly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
even though you tarnished me, I'm still coming back because I know you can bring me back alive again. I'm like, come on, now.
Right.
Get this out. But anyway,
Richard.
enough about Trump.
Richard asked, how would you prepare for something like 9/11?
Oh, you don't.
Yeah, like at that magnitude.
Yeah, no, you don't prepare for that.
You just pray.
I mean,
Make sure you're praying every day. Make sure you
Well,
God
yeah,
is
I
straight.
mean,
Make sure your relationship is
that's
straight.
that's still not preparation. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I'm just saying, like that's about the most I can give you. That's the
that
most
won't
I
hurt.
give
That won't hurt.
you. Right. So Richard said Pastor Brian preaching at 92. Sam came back and said Pastor's not preaching full time until he's 90. No. If you see Pastor up at 90, it's because we coaxed him for hours. Like, come on,
If you
gotta
see
say
me
something.
preaching, if you see
Gotta
me
say
preaching at 90, you're with me in heaven.
Right.
So go on, give the Lord some praise
Go.
because you made it in.
You made it in, right? He said, you gonna be the doorkeeper. I'm gonna be at the door. Come
Hey.
on in, guys. Come on in. Oh man, that's hilarious. Let's see. What else did I wanna what I want to talk about today? I think that was like my main thing. You know, like when because mortality is something that's not discussed a whole lot in our community, or probably anybody's community. Nobody always want to talk about death, because that's like, such. Do you find that to be a sticky conversation? Have you had those conversations with your family? Like
I had it with my wife so many times. She told me to stop talking about it.
About passing?
about passing.
Yeah, because
if something happens,
Yeah.
I thought I was on my deathbed many days.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Don't speak that into existence. Stop talking. She would literally hit me in my lips.
Yeah, they don't like talking about that.
Yeah, stop talking. You know what I'm saying?
One of my daughters like, Daddy, we don't need to talk about that. Just tell us where the money is.
Where's the millions? I just need to know where the millions is. That's all I need to know. So
I
when
know
something
you
happens,
got it. I know
that's
you
where
got
I'm
it.
going. Right? It's under these floorboards. Where they at? Where they at? She said, I'm with your wife, Kadeem. Right. She said, man, all this talk, I must definitely jump rope this morning. Let's see. Richard said, it's not discussed because it's morbid. You want to are realistic but optimistic. I hear you. But you know,
you it's weird if you say, well, nah, you don't have to put together a big funeral and anything like that. Just cremate me, and then everybody in unison says, okay.
that was the plan anyway. That was the plan anyway. Right, Lisa. So show me the money. Show me the money. Yeah. Let me know. So, I was like, oh, all right then. So what we eating for night? We eating tonight. Oh man, but yeah, I think definitely having those conversations. It looks like Kadeem paused for a minute. Let's see.
Yeah, I did. My signal went out. I had to take it off Wi-Fi.
I hear that.
I'm always afraid I might not be all the way dead.
Wait.
You know what? That would be a harsh.
Hey.
You turn
I've never passed out, but I swear I think I'd pass out.
On, and all of a sudden you hear somebody holler as soon as
Wait.
the door closes. Wait, I'm sorry, I can't. No. Help me, Jesus. Bring me back, Lord.
Listen,
that's too funny.
Oh man. Really, Jeff? Oh man. Let's see, dying, but I'm not right. I'm dying, not dead.
Yep, it's bad. That's bad.
Oh man. So like let's say like there you go. He said like Lazarus. Jesus called me back.
Well, I mean, but there were no flames with Lazarus.
Right. They just... Oh man. All right. So I mean, have you guys? So you guys have had that conversation, or kind of talked about like, did you get as deep as like, did you talk about a service? Did you get that deep, or you kind of like you kind of were you specific about what you want? I mean, because in a way,
I know, because I don't care.
Right. I'm like, because in my mind, I'm not there. Like, this is about you. This is about you and my kid. This is about Sam and the kids. Like, what y'all want is what's gonna happen.
Well, to me, homegoing services are to mourn your loss, but also
we do talk about it. Yes, indeed.
To bring people to Christ.
Yeah.
Somebody passes, somebody need to get Jesus. I'm a moonwalk out of the cave.
I'm waiting for Sam to put because you said something, Pastor, that's the trigger. There you go. What's that? Hold on. He ain't gonna. Oh, he said, I know he ain't gonna honor my wishes, but he know what they are. Right? Listen, I got the kids to hold me accountable. I got the kids. So,
Jeff is as funny as dad jokes. Speaking of dad jokes.
Wait, not yet. Kadeem.
Too early.
He said too early.
You gotta wait another 27 minutes.
Is that going to be a 9:59 in 27 minutes?
Yeah, something like that. 1 minute. You gotta wait another 27 minutes, there, buddy. Yes, sir. You know my name, brother.
So I know, Pastor, you want preaching. You don't care, but preaching at your funeral, you're fine with that, and coming to Christ, having a celebration kind of thing, kind of turning it around a little bit. That's that.
Well, I mean,
if you had a choice,
see, to me, no. But the thing is, like my family knows my spirit; they know who I am. Right. So I don't have to really, because we've talked about it. I don't have to talk about it.
I got you.
Because they know who I am. They would know how to honor me. It's up to me to make sure. Like if I was to go today,
right,
I'd probably have a wonderful funeral. You know what I mean? All the bills are paid. but I might wake up tomorrow and be an animal. You just never know. So I think I'm on a good pace. My batting average is pretty good right now, but I don't put too much thought into what happens to me when I'm gone or how I'm honored when I'm gone. I try to make sure, truly, I try to live a life that brings comfort knowing that I've impacted people enough to where I don't worry about that.
Gotcha.
So I do it in my daily life.
Okay. Sam said, I noticed, I don't want no remarks, nobody hooping, and no solos. He said, play a track. Yes, if you don't know, Sam doesn't want preaching. No preaching. Give some remarks. She said, I need some crying, some gnashing of teeth. She said, I need some sadness going on. He said, don't celebrate. No celebration. Not right now. We sad. We missing her. He's right. He said, no solos for sure. No, not at all. I know it's kind of a weird conversation, guys. I know it's a little different.
It's not weird, man.
I mean, but we need to kind of talk about because we talk like Sam said, we talk about it in the Walker house. So we've talked about funerals. We talked about what happens. We talk about like if it happened now, where our kids would go. We have that conversation. Right. People get too carried away at funerals. Come cry, leave, and live your life. Right. Just think about me later. So Kaneem, you've had that. Well, you said you've talked about it quite a bit.
Oh yeah, I'm done talking about it now. I'm waiting on y'all to move on. Yeah, I'm done. I'm just listening. I'm saying I'm done talking about it. Y'all go ahead.
No, I'm good. All right, let's go. Hit us with the dad joke. Here's the one that you had yesterday.
Let's talk about death. No, I'm not ready for the dad joke. So when I get ready to go, I think I want to be cremated.
Oh, now you want to go back to talking about death instead of dad jokes?
Really? Yeah, I want to be cremated. I want
okay.
I want a box that's a pearl box that is a white pearl box, and put all my ashes in there. Now, if my kids want some ashes, you know what I'm saying, they want to do something with them, I'm fine with that. But yeah, put me in a nice little pearl box and get my name etched on it, and
just keep you around.
Yeah, I mean, when y'all move, I need to move with you. Just take my little box and just
take the box of dust. Let the dust walk with us.
No, it's not dust, sir.
Oh, angel dust.
No, it's ashes, sir. Take my ashes and go with you wherever you may go. You might get a little plant and put some ashes in there, and then you can water me every day. I'm just trying to prolong this because I don't want to hear this joke.
I know. You
so
hard,
okay.
You rank right up there with those dad jokes.
Okay, what have you guys seen this week that's kind of been on your mind, like you've seen? Now just a quick parlay. We talked about Trump for a minute. I haven't heard much about the trials or what's going on with him, so I don't know where we stand. Kaneem, he not going. Don't look like he going.
You still thinking he not?
Nah, he ain't going to jail.
Criminal cases that's coming up around him, man.
He still ain't going to jail. He ain't going to jail.
Well, what's amazing is they're ramping up the investigations on Hunter Biden and Joe Biden now. They're itching to go after the Democrats. So the next 8 years in America is going to be all Department of Justice trials.
Yeah, they're going to be tied up.
We'll spend more time trying to get back at each other.
Right.
Than we'll spend actually doing anything productive. This has just become a hodgepodge of tit for tat.
Yeah,
it's all one sided though for the initiation of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what none of this pre-Trump, what nobody, you know what I'm saying? What no hearings and what's it called? That no Department of Justice indictments and anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Look at Jeff's comment.
He said my mama was still in the spare bedroom closet. I got you.
There you go, Joe.
I got you.
Keep it with you, buddy.
I hear you. All right. So anything on your mind that's been going on this week that's either got you bothered, annoyed, or you've been thinking about? All week we've been kind of talking about purpose and getting out of your own way. And he said, "Oh, the music, Kaneem's music."
Oh, hey, now you back in the day, I was an artist, so I'm sensitive about my shit.
All right, listen. I've been thinking about it while we talking. I'm like, all right. So listen, it's rough. It's back in the day.
I mean, 20 plus years ago.
Yeah, exactly. It's. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Oh, you ain't got to play it now. I'm not.
No, I know. I was
20 years ago was not that long ago.
20 plus. I said 20 plus.
Oh man, let's see. Hold on, let me see if I can. There we go. And let's see. Open this.
Oh, you gonna play it anyway, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He said because we were listening to it. Tim said, "Don't play that on here."
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam.
He said, "Oh look, oh Lord, thank you for giving it up. Your mouth was woo." Yeah,
I gotta say
it's rough. You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna play it. I'm a spare Kadeem and that is.
I'm a civilized citizen now.
We might see if you drop it on Apple Music, they get a couple of change for it. You know, you guys will listen to it. It's old school. Yeah, it's very Houston. I feel like West Coast-ish. Florida also. It's got a little Florida in there. But yeah, it's you can tell it's like back in those times, not those times, but back in the day. But shout out for him to, listen, he was doing this thing.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, I always love music, man. I mean, I've never been a musician. I've always loved music, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I mean, since I was, I don't know. I mean, when I was in the choir back in the day, my granddad had me in the. I can't sing. I was just up there for, you know what I'm saying. I had to participate.
Right.
But like I was volunteering or nothing like that. I had to participate.
Right.
But ever since then, though, I mean, I always was trying to be in the music, and when Sugar Hill Gang, when they hit the scene, I was like, oh. I mastered that song. And then when Melly Mel came out with The Message, I mastered that song. And I mean, every song that I liked, I mastered it. LL Cool J came out, I mastered that song.
Nice.
So I just once I could say the lyrics all the way through, I was like, oh, okay. Matter of fact, let me write my own lyrics.
Right.
I'll be in school just. I had notebooks, just
all those names, man. And you didn't even mention Curtis Blow.
I never liked Curtis Blow.
I knew you were gonna say that. I felt that in my Shando. That's why he mentioned it.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me. I mean,
basketball is my favorite sport.
He was a rap icon. Don't get me wrong. I can't take nothing away from his legend.
It's gold.
I can't take nothing away from. But I didn't like Kool Moe Dee either.
Ooh, wow.
Can't take nothing away from his legend. But they were legends in their own time.
Question: who won, Kool Moe Dee or LL?
Oh, LL by far.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
Right, I'm talking about leaps and bounds. Hey, unicorns and rainbows. LL, yeah. Hey, LL by far. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Nobody like Kool Moe Dee. That's not true. I like Kool Moe Dee.
My thing was the only thing I thought about Kool Moe Dee is that he won that battle.
He won it.
Yeah.
You think so?
I'll say this.
Lower level, lackluster, lousy, lame, man. That that was it. That was it.
I've kind of changed. Like I was all LL back then.
Yeah.
After examining the footage later, I realized Kumo D kind of did get him a little more.
He got him.
If you listen to some
if
of the
you
lyrics,
look at the lyrics,
you really dig into it.
You
You gotta dig into it. It's unfortunately you gotta dig into it. You know,
lyrical
on the surface, LL whooped him. But if you really dig
because
into
because LL, everybody for LL was cooler than Kumo.
That and he was more popular. I think.
Yeah, he was a better entertainer.
But why was he more popular?
Lyricist.
But why was he more popular?
Not because of his lyrics. He had good songs. He had good songs. Not because
of his lyrics.
Kumo D is a better lyricist.
Kumo D was a lyricist.
LL was a better entertainer, which made a difference.
Okay. I don't know what I'm
telling you, you got to give Kumo D a fresh listen. Give him a fresh listen.
I'm biased because I didn't like Kumo D. So let me say that off top. I'm biased.
Yeah.
But
wait, you said you're biased because
I didn't like Kumo D.
Okay, I got you.
So, but when I think of LL's album,
right?
When I think of the first one,
right, that's
Radio,
yeah,
Rock the Bells,
right.
But you see, the thing is, you're going back to how that music impacted us at the time. Where you were.
And Kumo D didn't impact me.
Right.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, all I'm talking about, I wasn't a Kumo D fan, but I wasn't an LL fan either.
No, I was definitely LL.
I didn't listen to LL.
Okay.
You know, I just didn't. I mean, but what I'm saying is, in the battle between the two of them, all I'm saying is Kumo D won that battle.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
only talking about the battle.
It's hard to, like one you don't like Kumo D, so it's hard to really dig into it. Two, and like you said, if you listen to it now, like you got to listen, examine, and listen to it, you know. But back then, it's what you heard, it's what I got into because I was all LL too until listening to later. But like I said, there are people, and entertainment matters more. But there are people with the dopest lyrics with the worst songs. I've heard like, man, these lyrics are dope. That beat is horrible though. Like, you know, and that's how I've examined songs too. I'm like, ooh, and they never broke the top 40, you know, like in anything, you know. And there's folks with lyrics that are just like, right? Oh, what up, Dr.
He
came on here, spoke his piece. Now you can leave, Doc.
Thank you, Doc. I appreciate that, Doc.
The GOAT.
He was just throwing you a bone.
I appreciate that, Doc.
The GOAT. LL is not a GOAT. LL is not a GOAT. He's good. He's not a GOAT. He's good. He's last throughout the times. He gets some status for that. But GOAT.
I Shot You was good. But was I Shot You before or after Kumo D?
Mama said knock you out. Mama said knock you out. Y'all didn't like Mama said
No. Dr. JL, when I Shot You came out, now this is where he buried the other dude, Cannabis. When Cannabis started, he buried his career. He stopped him in his tracks. Now he killed Cannabis. Yeah. I give him that.
Mama said knock you out. That was a Kumo D hit.
No, I don't think was that to Kumo D. I don't think that was Kumo D.
No,
I don't think so. I'm gonna look it up.
Please do. Yeah. Come back next Friday. Come back next Friday with the answer to that one.
He said Kumo D. Rock LL's bell. What's up, Michael? He said Maxwell. I don't even know where that came from. What's up?
Yeah, you gotta know that one.
He can't even get to the stage.
You said what?
Maxwell can't even get to the stage.
Right. Oh, he crushed Mo.
That was
and Ice-T. Hammer. Anybody beat Hammer.
What was the old girl name? Ice-T girl name.
Hammer did.
But shit,
all entertainment.
I'm your pusher.
Who? Ice-T?
The album cover. Well, Darlene. That's what. It was.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, Ice-T was whack too though. I never liked Ice-T. I never.
Ice-T had he was alright. He lyrically he wasn't.
Good one, Rich. Ice-T nice was slice of living.
Yeah, Ice-T wasn't. He
Good.
wasn't a real lyricist though. You know what I'm saying?
From back in the
Ice-T
morning.
was a pimp.
From back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
He found hip hop to probably pay his bills. Like I need to do something that sounds legit.
He needed to funnel money.
Right. I need a legit skill. I need something I can take control of and be legit. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was never an Ice-T fan like that. I think I probably
was a KRS-One fan though.
Okay.
I was a KRS.
All right.
Yeah. I always did. Everything he put out, I count. Now he was a lyricist.
Yes.
Now I would definitely put him over LL and and Kumo.
Of course, 100%. You won't get no argument here from me about that.
Yeah, I would definitely say, but you know, he didn't have the popularity. I believe. He did. He did
another one. Great songs. Some bad. Wasn't the best, most entertaining. Stuff was just
what none of it pop.
Yeah.
LL was he wasn't making it. He didn't make it to be pop, but it became that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but he wasn't. That was his aim or goal. You know what I mean? So that's why I think LL was a little bit.
Well, I don't know. I think rock. My radio LL wasn't pop. Because pop was.
My radio. I mean, most of it was.
I think by the third album, he was getting into the rapping R&B ish, trying to be smooth, kind of,
Oh yeah.
Licking his lips.
On a maroon, sometimes I stare at the wall.
That was the first song. That was the beginning of it.
Yeah, that's what set it off.
Right, that was the beginning of it. Right.
For you at 54 to even remember those lyrics,
right?
That lets you know what kind of staying power that he had.
Oh,
so
where is
now? Dr. Adolf is getting his cool points back. At least you have Rakim in your top 5.
Nas, Rakim, Biggie, Pac, honorable mention, Andre 3000. Where's Ephraim at? Because Ephraim is always talking about Outkast.
I would say those I would go with them.
Okay.
Even though all of them from New York.
I don't think I've ever heard anything from Nas. Anything. I don't even know his music.
Biggie.
No, I mean, like, if you go back,
you got to, it. You just don't. You just probably when you hear the songs. Yeah, you had.
Yeah, I never I never went on a lot of Nas tape.
The one with him and Lauryn Hill.
Right.
I was wondering.
Oh, okay. Right. Like I would know them if I heard. I would know them because they were on the radio, and you tell me, "Hey, that's Nas." Oh, okay, that's Nas. Yeah. Because I didn't listen to Nas. I didn't listen to Biggie. I didn't listen to Jay-Z. I did listen to Pac, and I never listened to Andre 3000.
That's Outkast. You never listened to Outkast.
Outkast,
yeah. I've never been a fan of Outkast either. Like there's
a
few songs. Yeah.
Oh yeah. What? Oh, well, it must be.
That's the question.
You younger than me though, right?
I'm 46.
Yeah, you younger than me then. Okay.
Yeah.
So
how old are you, Janine?
48.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I mean, we from the same era. I mean,
yeah, but I'm just trying to figure out why you don't. Well, you said you changed.
Well, I think that stuff. Like I was,
why I don't like Andre 3000.
You changed your perspective at earlier than I did. Like I just changed mine as far as music wise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the thing is, I still like hip hop. Those just weren't my artists.
Yeah.
I
got you saying like really listening to hip hop. Yeah, so for me, what I say,
like, I still stopped listen to hip hop today. You know what I'm like?
I stopped following. I stopped following like as a real fan around when 50 Cent started.
Is that the question you have for me, Samantha?
When 50 Cent
started. You wanted to ask me
when
a
he
question
started
live.
In the club, that was probably like I really stopped listening to hip hop. Not because of him, but I remember like the last thing I followed when 50 Cent dropped In the Club.
See, I didn't listen to 50 Cent either.
Yeah, that's when I wasn't a fan anymore.
You're a gangster. Many men.
Man, right. Like I know some of that album,
Yeah,
but
okay,
I kind of got out. Right.
yeah.
There you go. Nas, you need the Illmatic. It's
Yeah,
icon.
that whole.
They've had classes held about this album. Yes,
Yeah,
you need to
I
definitely
mean,
check
it
it out.
was
Pastor.
like you could just play the album and every
Yeah.
song was a hit.
Yes, every song.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Every song with that album. Yeah.
every like how big he came out with his Life After Death.
Right.
Every song was a
Yeah.
Tupac. All Eyes on Me. Every song was a hit.
Right.
You just play it.
Oh, sorry. So the question is, are you going to see The Woman King?
That's a question for me.
Probably.
You mean, am I going to see that at the theater? Am I going to pay to go see that? No.
Okay. Would you watch it on Netflix?
If it's on TV and I'm watching TV,
Check
yeah.
it out. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not looking for it.
I got you.
No.
I got you.
Yeah, I think I might.
Samantha's trying to be.
Yeah, she's trying to light a
She's
fire.
trying to be Friday. She's trying to.
I might go check that out.
Richard said, "Give me James Brown and James Taylor." I feel you, Rich. I feel you, Rich.
Oh, I feel that. I won't say neither one of them would be in my playlist. But
come on, if something come on,
but you know what I'm saying. So, I mean, me myself personally, I would go a little bit later. I would be like, give me Rick James or give me Prince. You know what I'm saying? But different ages for different folks.
Right.
Yeah.
When you said James Brown and James Taylor, that's that. You talking about?
I know I've heard James Taylor. I'm pretty sure I've known
JT.
I just don't know his song. Like I just don't know.
Kind of like me
song.
and Nas. You've
right. Like if you heard the album, you're like, oh, I heard that. Oh, I heard that. I like that song. But I just can't think of a James Taylor song.
You talking about blues? Yeah, JT was That's like
James screams too much for me.
I was never James
Taylor
Brown
put
fan.
me to sleep.
Yeah, I was never a James Brown fan.
You was never a James Brown fan? You never liked James? Oh man.
And my whole thing with James Brown was that vocally,
oh,
he couldn't sing.
He couldn't sing.
Couldn't say he was an entertainer, but the thing is, like James Brown always looked like he just killed somebody.
I did not expect that to come out there.
I've never. He's always sweating like crazy.
Every time I saw his face, the first thing that popped in my head was, "What did he just do?"
That was definitely. Hey, well, okay.
Hey, I was young. That's how I thought. Listen, he looked like a madman. Every time I saw him, he always looked crazy.
Okay. James Brown.
See, look, that looks like a mugshot.
Wow. Well, y'all just disrespectful to James. I'm not going to be disrespectful to James like that.
I'm not disrespectful. I'm just saying that's how I felt. That's how
you
I
look
felt.
like a murderer. That ain't disrespectful.
He looked crazy to me.
This
I was
James Brown.
intimidated by James Brown. That's NFL James Brown. That's
not that.
Right.
He does have that
look. He got that wild-eyed look.
Yeah, I'm like, I would never want to be.
Don't jump on the bandwagon, Jeff. Don't do it, buddy. Don't do it. Leave James Brown alone.
Oh man.
I never was into his music though, but I respected his craft. You know what I'm saying?
I respected, all the things that he did, his accomplishments and everything. But I didn't want to be in a room with him by myself.
Right. So Dr. A said James Brown passes the pimp style and the hollers, right? Oh man,
I think he's disrespectful of James. He got that tag, the hardest working man in show business for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not gonna knock his hustle. He
was the father of hip hop. Like you got to give him props. Like most songs, were created.
Yeah.
Like he had a whole album where it was like mostly breaks, and they were all of that's been used in hip hop.
Yeah. Michael Jackson gave props to James Brown.
Right.
Prince gave props to James Brown. These icons.
Mama said, "You too young to understand."
Yes, I am. I agree with that.
Right. There you go. Lady McCory jumped in. Nas was a storyteller and poetic. That's what made this rap music different. Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Look, Mama Crow said I went to his shows.
Oh, James
You
Brown.
You don't know Young Buck. You don't
Yeah.
know.
I believe that. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yes, Richard. It's Freestyle Friday. I know this is the only recording that I don't put on the podcast unless we talk about something straight. We all over the place. This is just chats. This helps me build content for the week. If y'all want to know where content for the week comes from, sometimes on Fridays. So tangent after tangent. Right. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate that. I feel good too.
All right. So last question before we get out of here, and we get at least a dad joke.
Jesus.
So who would you say is your number? Let's say 3 best rappers. Because I thought you was gonna start with it, Kadeem. Devin the Dude. I don't know who that is. I don't know if that's like local.
Google.
Devin the Dude. Is that another rapper?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just putting on rappers. I don't know, man. Rakim was one of my all-time favorites.
Okay.
Yeah.
I give him that. I mean, I think I was probably about 13, maybe 13, 14 when their album came out. All time, man, top 3. I mean, yeah, I would have to say Rakim was one.
Okay.
I like Jay-Z.
Okay.
His longevity made him one of the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Biggie was all right. Lyrically, he was top notch, but he only had 2 albums.
And some others, like a few songs, I think. They tried to remix a couple of times. He didn't last as long as Pac. Pac had 1,000 songs.
That's what I'm talking about. So
Pac had 15 albums.
You think about Tupac, he had 9 studio albums.
Yeah.
I think, you know what I'm saying? Like actual.
He only had 1 or 2 before he died, right? Wasn't that like 1 or 2 before he actually died, right?
What's about album? Oh no, yeah, a bunch of them. No,
before he died?
I don't know, man. It's hard to say, brother. It's hard to say. You know what I'm saying? Top 3? Nah. I mean, it's just so many because I was a fan of so many. But if you want to go with longevity, you would have to put Jay-Z in there, and you would have to put Tupac in there. Longevity, you would probably have to put. I know everybody gonna look at me crazy. As far as longevity,
Eminem.
No, I mean he's one of the greatest, but as far as his albums,
you said you said he's one of the greatest, but you just killed that. He's killed the fact that he's one of the greatest.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. So I'm gonna kill that. Right. Eminem, I wouldn't. Longevity. Don't get me wrong. He's still rapping to this day.
Right.
But I would have to probably give it to.
No one wants to battle Eminem. No one. 0.
Not right. So not.
Well, I mean,
Lady McCrory likes Nas.
Well, longevity. I can't give it to Nas. He didn't have enough albums.
No, he just had another one that was pretty good, but he's not been consistently out. You're right. Like,
I mean, he took
he just dropped another one like last year, I think.
He just narrated the Supreme Team.
Yeah, and we can have a conversation about that.
The third one could be anybody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's so many, but I would definitely put Jay-Z and Tupac up there because they had so many albums.
I think Eminem lyrically is nasty. Like he's good. Like I think that for obvious reasons why people don't want to really give him total props. But
his work is ridiculous. No, don't get me wrong.
He's nice.
When he was when he had that little rhyme about putting his mama in the trunk. I mean, his baby mama in the trunk, riding around California. I was like, who thinks of that? Why you put your baby mama in the trunk and then you ride around California?
Right. But
who?
Yes.
And not only is you letting the whole world know you hate the mother of your child,
Right.
but I'm gonna glorify it by riding around California.
Right. He said, yes, I agree. Eminem, I'm nasty. He said, Alicia, you are in a timeout. You said Drake.
Oh wow! Well, he have been around for a while, but I'm thinking back then, but he have been around for 10 years. So.
Drake is everybody's little dude from up the street.
He have been around for 10 years, so you got to give him some staying power.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really given him a honest listen. Like actually sat down and turned the song on.
Lately, his bars have gotten plain.
Oh, really?
Okay. Generic, vanilla. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like
pop. He gets into the pop station kind of.
Yeah. But
before
the Drake who was hungry.
Okay.
With Lil Wayne and right. Lil Kim and that Drake when he was in that Drake really had some words, but that's what made him go solo because of his hunger back then. But now that he didn't made it,
I haven't listened to this dude a whole lot, but he seemed like he might be good. He's been on a few people list. Lil Wayne, I know he looked like he high and on drugs all the time, so I'm not speaking to his character.
But yeah,
I
would say that Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
I would give him.
You got to give him a listen. I know people I'm like, you got to give him a listen.
So Jay-Z, staying power, Tupac staying power. Right. And since you brought up Lil Wayne, I have to give him. I mean, he's been in it for 20 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
has it been? Oh, right. Dang. Anybody started in 2000, it's been 20 years, guys. All right. So yeah, definitely I would, Nas and Rakim. And more or less because Rakim laid the groundwork. Lil Wayne, we said, listen, I ain't even disagreeing. Lil Wayne need to rehab in the back. I'm not even disagreeing. Oh, look, Mama Chris, I don't care for rap. I do like jokes.
Oh Lord. She's campaigning for her baby.
J. Cole, right. Those are two.
Come on with these little old babies. Just say what you gotta say, man. I don't even want to call it jokes. Just say what you gotta say. It's your turn. The floor is yours, brother.
What?
Oh, Jesus.
Does a nosy pepper get in?
He said, what does a nosy pepper get in?
Yeah. What does a nosy pepper do?
What?
It gets jalapeno business. What is Forrest Gump's password for his laptop? 1 Forrest 1. Okay. I know a lot of jokes about retired people, but none of them work. Why are spiders so smart?
Why?
Because they find everything on the web.
Let's go.
Why couldn't the bicycle stand up?
He said, why couldn't the bicycle?
Why couldn't it stand up?
Why?
Because it was too tired. Okay. Let me do this. I'm gonna give
wife. Dr. JL's wife is in the building. Good morning.
I'm gonna give one more joke. I'm gonna give two more jokes. This is the second to the last.
Okay.
If a child refuses to take a nap,
right?
Are they refusing arrest? Okay.
I like that one.
Okay. This is the last one. Last one.
Oh.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Oh Lord, aren't you?
Orange, you glad this is the last joke?
Miss Carlin, thank you for listening in.
Hallelujah.
Don't give up on us.
Yes,
Here's my pastor.
thank you.
Oh my God, no. My Spike Lee school day voice. All right, listen, we appreciate you guys for rocking with us and hanging with us all week long. You know, I gotta end it like that. It's part of the contract. It's part of the contract. All right, so we look forward to seeing you guys next week, Monday. Listen, stay connected. Text LWN to 84576. Text LWN to 84576. Never miss a broadcast or an episode. As well as we have fun. We're building stuff. We're doing some great things outside this broadcast. So we need your support. We appreciate you being here, rocking with us, and sharing, because that's big. Sharing. We also appreciate your financial support. If you're feeling led to give and seed in the direction you want to go.
Please drink water.
Oh.
Drink plenty of water this weekend, because if you get a bladder infection, you're in trouble.
$BOL 2019. $BOL 2019. If you give enough, we won't have jokes on Friday. If you give, if you give me $1,000, we will not have jokes on Friday. We can get to $1,000 before Monday. We will not have jokes on Friday. Thanksgiving. He said Thanksgiving is Karen. All right, guys.
Why do melons have weddings?
I thought you said time
because they can't elope.
Where you coming from?
Melons have weddings because they can't elope.
She just said, "Oh, dang, I'm empty in the bank." All right, so listen. We see you. All my hearts and minds are clear. Listen, 988 mental health crisis. If you're going through something or you know someone, 988. Make sure you dial. As well as be safe on these roads, especially in Georgia, because people are having a hard time driving. Take your time. Drive slow. Be aware. And ladies, just watch your environment. It seems like a lot of craziness is going on with the direct attack on my women. So you guys stay safe. Be vigilant. And know that we love you. But Jesus loves you more. We will see you on Monday. Peace out.